Is the Philippines ever going to open up for tourists? Hey guys! Welcome back to our channel, the INT'L Squad. This is Addie. So today, we are going to talk about if the Philippines is ever going to open up for tourists. I get a lot of questions regarding of this in the comment section in the channel. Is the Philippines ever going to open up for tourists? When is tourism going to open up in the Philippines for international travelers and stuff like that? We are really getting discouraged because the Philippines is not opening for tourists anymore since last year. I really miss my boyfriend or my fiancé. He really wants to come to the Philippines so that we can get married and all that stuff. So I came up with an analysis that the Philippines will eventually open up for tourists. And this is why I said yes to it. So number one, vaccination has already started here in the Philippines. If you guys are watching the news, there are a bunch of COVID-19 vaccine that arrived in the Philippines and has been distributed to any parts of the Philippines for frontliners to get the first COVID-19 shots as the priority. So given that situation, the Philippines has finally started to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. Number two, local tourism is now open. Yes, there are tourist spots here in the Philippines that are now open for local tourists. Example, Boracay, Palawan, Baguio, and other cities that are most visited by tourists pre-pandemic time. So that's one indication that the Philippines is really slowly opening up for tourism. Granted, it's only for local tourism, but that's a good start to open up the international tourism eventually. The Philippine government has approved a new unified travel protocols. This entails the removal of travel documents to respective LGUs. So there are LGUs now that are complying with the new uniform travel protocols that they don't require any RT-PCR swab test result, no more quarantine, no more travel documents or travel authority and all that stuff. That tells you that they are welcoming new travelers to their city. Number four, more foreign nationals are allowed to enter the Philippines. If you have been following our channel, we have been updating on who can enter the Philippines for the month of February, for the month of March, and stuff like that. And if you check on it, there are more foreign nationals that are now allowed to enter the Philippines this time. And that's really a good indication that the Philippines is allowing more foreign nationals in the country. And number five, travel restrictions has loosened up a bit. So this is actually related to number four, that more foreign nationals are allowed. Unlike before, with the total travel restrictions from the Philippine government, only Filipino citizens are allowed to enter the Philippines. You are not even allowed if you are a former Filipino. But now, the Philippine government has loosened up the travel restriction a bit, that former Filipinos are now allowed to enter the Philippines. They are also called the balikbayans, the dual citizens, even though they don't have Philippine passport. The dual citizenship certificates are allowed. Foreign spouses of a Filipino national are also allowed to enter the Philippines now, and all that stuff. So the Philippine government has really slowly loosened up a bit on their travel restrictions, unlike before. So this is really a good indication that the Philippines will open up soon for foreign tourists. I can't give you an exact date, exact day, exact month, or what, but these indications will eventually lead to it that foreign tourists are welcome again in the Philippines. I hope this will give you guys hope that the Philippine government will open up soon for foreign tourists. I know that it's disappointing that it's been a while since the Philippines has accepted foreign tourists because of the pandemic, but please, the Philippine government is also being cautious on the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. But I know they are doing everything they can to get everybody welcome again in the Philippines. And to those foreign nationals that are affected by these travel restrictions, hang in there, this too shall pass. I know it's easier said than done, but I really feel you guys and I really understand your frustration why the Philippine government has not opened up yet for foreign tourists, especially to those on long-distance relationship who's got foreign national fiancés, foreign national boyfriend. I know how hard it is to be away from the person you love and you don't have a way to see her because of the travel restrictions imposed. Please hang in there, your time will come and eventually you guys will be reunited again. I hope this video will give you something to look forward to and gives you a glimmer of hope to be reunited with your loved ones once more. And I really look forward to that, especially to those who are on long-distance relationship to be together again one day. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family whom you know that can use this video as reference. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We do travel updates, and if you are not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified on updates like this. And to our subscribers and new subscribers, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel, the INT'L Squad. I hope to see you guys in our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.